So I'm big for Black History Month, not necessarily recommending the history side of Black history, but I love to highlight Black authors and illustrators because I think a lot of times when we talk about Black history, we need to also recognize that those students and adults deserve fiction and the escapism provided to other groups as well. So the first one I would choose is a special favorite of mine, Jerry Craft. He's a Black illustrator author. And to make it extra spicy, he's on most banned books list. In fact, he's probably a huge target of the movement in terms of talking about banned books, mainly because he deals with class privilege, privilege in terms of race, privilege in terms of education, and he does so in a graphic novel form that even a middle schooler can follow. Speaking of serious topics, this is the graphic novel adaptation of Jason Reynolds' The Long Way Down, which is about a young boy dealing with the violence in his neighborhood and the loss of his brother to that violence. I cried when I read this book because it's incredibly relevant for a lot of students who grow up in areas where gun violence is prevalent, and it's also very much like New Kid is a thoughtful look at privilege and race, and in a way that again is very accessible and it will stick with you for a while. So this is a book I would recommend to read very carefully and slowly and put down between reads as well. On the lighter side of things, I'm going to recommend Izzy Gizmo, which is a great picture book series for our young friends, all about Izzy, who is a scientist and adventurer. And I love this story because not only does it have a STEM and art background, but it also shows a little girl with natural, beautiful hair. And I think that that's a huge deal during Black History Month, seeing children with natural hair and celebrating the standards of what it means to be a beautiful Black child.